Hello everybody. Today I will discuss about is mindfulness practice good for mental illness or schizophrenia. And so I have been living with schizophrenia for almost 20 years and so having various experiences including hearing voices or paranoia, kind of paranoia. And so currently I finished reading this book, and this book is a brief guidebook for a person with schizophrenia or his family. And so, in this book, the doctor. This is a Japanese book. The title is 統合失調症. 統合失調症. 統合失調症 is schizophrenia in English. And so, in this book, doctor explain 3 stages with medical terminology. But so I try to translate them into general English. And so 3 stages. And the first stage is crisis zone or crisis time. And the second stage is relaxation time. And the third stage is recovery time. Of course, I just name them in with general English. And so the first stage is crisis time, where you experiences hearing voices or seeing visual illusion or kind of paranoia. And of course, those factors are correlated. And schizophrenia are diverse. So that schizophrenia, so symptoms are diverse, but all those symptoms are correlated. So depend on each situation. And so the first stage is so dangerous and so risky for your lives. And so sometimes you need to be charged in hospital. And hospitalizing itself is not negative. So, but help our lives and save our lives with medical treatment. And sometimes hospitalization matter for our lives. And of course, in this stage, mindfulness practice doesn't work. In this zone, in this crisis zone, in this crisis time, mindfulness practice can't help you, can't help improve your symptom, because you have crisis, you are so danger with your illness, so you need medical treatment, you need medical special treatment, you need medication, you need doctor, you need psychiatrist, and you need hospital, not mindfulness practice. And so sometimes, so in my experiences, when I was 28, 29 years old, I believe fake information, fake news online, and I browsing various medical information written by anonymous, and I believe those fake news, fake information, and in which someone recommend us stop medication, but doing kind of physical exercise or meditation or kind of spiritual exercise, or mindfulness. They recommended us mindfulness practice, and I believe those things are truth. So I stop taking medication and instead doing physical exercise. And I fell, so I fall into the hell. So I experienced the hell with those fake information. And so mindfulness can't help you. Mindfulness can't improve your symptom. So you need to take medication. You need doctor, you need psychiatrist, you need specialist in medication. And so, but second stage, recovery, relaxation time, the second stage is relaxation time, and in which experiences a tongue of sleeping. You always sleep. You always sleep again and again, more and more. And so sometimes you sleep over 10 hours, over 15 hours, and always your mind are crowded. You are unable to clear your fog mind, and sometimes you are looking at the air, just looking at the air, because your mind doesn't work. Your mind just try to adjust your function with sleeping. So, and in this book, doctor recommend us, and if we have a son with schizophrenia, and your son are always sleep again, and more, and so, but the doctor recommend us, and don't stop his sleeping. Just let him sleep. Don't touch him, because sleeping matter for adjusting our brain function. So we experience various stages, and in which sometimes we need tone of relaxation, and we need a long period of time of relaxation, including sleeping, including just looking at the air, and so we are unable to think anything in detail, just looking at the air. But looking at the air, we cannot do anything. But in this moment, our brain try to adjust our function. So doctor said, let him to sleep, and so sleep is matter. And of course, in this stage, we cannot do anything. We cannot do mindfulness practice, because we have no motivation. We have no desire to do anything, to do a physical exercise. We have no voluntarily to make our lives defined. So just sleep. And I think just sleeping is also meditation for us, and because we cannot do anything except sleeping. So, but the last one, the third stage, is recovery time, and in which our brain function are improved, and so we can produce our voluntarity, we can produce our motivation, we can enhance our various emotion, feelings, and of course, and our dopamine. Try to adjust our motivation, and our dopamine let us go out to walk somewhere, and in this moment you can do something even those small things, and you need to do something, so readdress small or big things. We have motivation, we have feeling to carry out our routines, carry out our habits, and we want to make a habit to maintain our healthy lives, and so we come to have motivation to build up our business, build up our lives, build up our relationship, and we come to have a desire to date with someone or so. And in this moment, and in this stage, mindfulness practice work. Mindfulness practice help your motivation, help your cultivate your brain function, or cultivate your various motivation, and so on. And mindfulness practice, of course, is not medication. Mindfulness practice is not medication, and so even taking medication require a lot of time to adjust our brain, and but mindfulness practice is just basically just a physical exercise, and if you lose doing practice, your brains are back to the usual way, and so you need consistent practice. You need doing consistent practice as well as taking medication, and but as I say, mindfulness practice is not medication, and just a kind of just kind of physical exercise or a kind of food habit. Yes, of course, food makes our physicality or mentality or identity. Food makes us have a whole existence. But mindfulness is kind of a function, implemented our brain, and so we just realize those function. Mindfulness, we already possess mindfulness. And we have to realize our mindfulness. We enhance our mindfulness. We encounter our mindfulness. And so foods. So in other words, foods or medications, or physical exercise, those or healthy habits, and those factors make our physicality, make our minds, and of course those factors make our mindfulness. And so we just focus on our mindfulness, and so if you are in third stage, recovery stage, you can encounter your mindfulness. So you just realize yourself, and yourself is mindfulness, and but mindfulness is not medication, is not food, is not kind of medical treatment, just ourselves. So in other words, if you have various illness, if you are in bad condition, your mindfulness is also deteriorated, and so you need cure your mindfulness with medication, with your foods, and with physical exercise. And so, mindfulness practice is also physical exercise. This view is crucial for our lives. So, some fake news, some fake information recommend us stop medication and doing physical exercise or having special food habits, but those things are so dangerous. And today I discussed about schizophrenia and mindfulness practice, and so in conclusion, I have to say mindfulness practice is not medication, is not medical treatment. It's just mindfulness practice is just physical exercise. And already we have possessed mindfulness, and through our practice we can encounter our mindfulness. Ourself is our mindfulness, and we encounter ourselves, and this is very crucial point to understand mindfulness and schizophrenia. So thank you for watching.